sure. Brother Aziz, long time no see. You still mute, brother. I can hear your voice.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Hello, Kak Dennis. How are you?
I'm okay. How's your condition? Last time I knew that you were sick from your wife.
Yeah, better than before. Already recover fully. Alhamdulillah.
What kind of sickness at the moment? Illness?
COVID-19. COVID-19.
So we are alumni, yeah? I'm also alumnus of COVID, actually.
Alhamdulillah, right now, fully recover.
Great. Hi, Miss Julie. Sorry I couldn't join your meeting last week, Miss Julie.
Hello, Mr. Danny.
It seems like it was so fun last week.
Yeah.
Because you guys were talking about One Piece and everything. We're waiting some others, yeah, guys. We are waiting for the moderator, Brother Firdaus. Where is he? Hello, my wife.
Hello.
It's kind of weird they're calling my wife. Now we both can have more time actually to study, not to study, to have English. Okay. We are waiting for some others, yeah. We actually wait for Mr. Firdaus. Okay, guys, before we actually wait for the moderator will come soon. But I have the warmer for everyone. So, but whenever Mr. Firdaus is in, I'm gonna handle this for him. So I just wanna start this with a warmer called "What If." But this is not "What If" of Marvel Studio, yeah. Okay, so. I'd like to start with, hi, Miss Warda. Welcome to the class, to the group. I was talking about class. Okay.
Yeah, it's actually me, Firdaus.
Cool. Okay. Hi, Mr. Agus Rahman.
Hello, Mr. Dennis. Hello, guys.
Okay, we are actually waiting for the moderator to join, but I just want to have some warmer discussion with you, since tonight we're going to talk about parenting, but this is just about what if. Okay. I want to start first from, oh, Brother Firdaus is here already. Okay, I'll let him in then. Brother Firdaus, you're the moderator.
Hello.
Let me put you into the host then. Okay. You can put me to be your co-host if you need me to help you, Brother Firdaus.
Can you all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
So are we starting now, or we are still waiting
Absolutely, brother. We start at 7:30 as usual, right?
Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
Welcome to our discussion, all of you. Our topic for today is parenting. I know not all of you have been married yet. Some of you may be still single, maybe still looking for the one. But nothing to worry, because before you become parent, you are the subject of parenting yourself. So you can just share your experience with parenting from your own parent, and maybe I don't know, like some tweaks that you want to do, like something better that you want to do when you become parent yourself. Also, uh, the interesting fact that I know from being a parent is, even though you don't know anything about uh, becoming a parent, like having a baby, actually Allah has been prepare you more than you know through evolution, that human, when a baby, when woman when woman is pregnant, the pregnancy actually changed their brain, and it actually uh, give them more, become more prepared to become a parent, even though you don't know anything. It's just your brain making you to do parenting yourself. Also, even though you don't know shit about parenting, when you try to become a parent, when the baby came out and you just behave like a parent, even though you don't know anything, the hormones will do it for you. You will have uh, enough knowledge to at least make the baby safe and then continue the parenting. So I guess that's good thing to know. If so, uh, so from science perspective, that becoming a parent is natural, and you and God has been prepare you to become parent even before the baby is born. Like the if you're looking for the science of the pregnancy, it actually changed the mother's brain, like the baby changed the parents' brain to make themselves better parent. So from today, so just like other discussions, we will separate you to other rooms. Usually there will be two of you in the same room, probably three, and then we will discuss with our with the partner that you have been chosen in the room for. I'm sorry, Mr. Dennis. How long is it?
Yeah, ask them
30,
to
30?
introduce first, brother, because some of them are new.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm sorry. So yeah, I think I see new faces here. So maybe we can start by introducing new members. Mr. Agus, please introduce yourself.
Yeah. Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Agus Rahman. Now I'm in Makassar, and actually I ever joined the discussion before, but I left for several meeting because some of schedule, and yeah, I hope I can improve my English through this meeting. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you, Mr. Agus. And okay, so next would be Miss Alfira. Please introduce yourself.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. My name is Elvira Nurfadila. I'm Mr. Dennis' wife. Now I'm a civil servant. Actually, my institution now is disabled. We merger between BBPT, LIPI, and Lapan and Batan also to be BRIN, Badan Riset Inovasi Nasional. And now, yeah, until end of this years, I'm still in the same unit, but I don't know for next year. Yeah, when I must work and what my task in next year. Yeah, yeah. Hello everyone. If yeah, some meeting. Sorry, I cannot join, but actually for this meeting I can join. Yeah. Hopefully we can discuss more about parenting. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Elvira. And we have Mr. Arfanul. Please introduce yourself.
All right, hello guys. Yeah, I'm Aziz. Yeah, my current activity actually just typical employee in beverage company. So right now I live in Bogor. Yeah, and just doing my typical activity like working and yeah, as a husband as well. I just wanna enjoy to live life English in our daily life with you guys. Hope you can enjoy and do together in this group. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Aziz. Next one is Ms. Nurul. Please introduce yourself. You're still mute. Okay.
Sorry, I have introduced myself in previous event.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Firdaus. Okay. Let me.
Okay, okay.
Huh?
Yeah, yeah. Please
Pardon?
continue. Please continue. Please continue.
Okay. Okay. My name is Nurul. I'm from Malang. My hometown is Mandar, Sulawesi Barat. I joined this group to keep in touch in English atmosphere, and I want to teach my children. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much for all.
Thank you. Next one is Mr. Azman. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Hi, everyone. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Muhammad Azman, and you can call me Azman. I'm also the student of Mr. Dennis in the IELTS group. So I live in Bogor, and I just graduated from IPB University. My current activities are create some content for social media needs, and also try to apply some scholarship to join master degrees program. Thank you.
Thank you. And then we have Isfan, Mr. Isfan.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, yeah. Please introduce yourself.
All right. Hello, everyone. Good evening. I'm Iswan, and I'm from Madura, East Java. I just graduated, so basically my current activity is doing SKL stuff and also preparing my master degree program. That's all. Thank you, and nice to see you all.
Thank you. And last one is okay, Mrs. Rosdiana. I think you came in last meeting, right? But
Yes.
yeah, I think the same with Mrs. Nur as well. But since Mr. Dennis didn't come, so I think you should introduce yourself.
Okay then, hello everyone. Good evening. I will introduce myself again. My name is Rosdiana Safitri, but you can call me Rosi. Well, currently I live in Depok. I'm an employee in one of NGO in Bogor. I think that's all. Thank you.
Thank you. So yeah, we are still like 10 minutes before room breakout. So please, if anyone want to say about I don't know, like this topic, parenting, I guess, like just to open up some this idea or discussion before we join breakout meeting, or I have to choose for volunteer. So you gotta be volunteer, or I'm gonna choose a random person. Anyone want to be volunteer?
Aziz seems like.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Aziz. Oh, Aziz. Okay.
preparation as for parent heading toward as a parent maybe will be the great idea. I think just maybe since my wife still in pregnant, so I have to prepare as a new father maybe next upcoming.
Oh, okay.
Inshallah.
Okay, so you're suggesting to us to discuss about like what kind of things of what kind of things to prepare before
What we have to prepare to be good parent. What should we have to do? I mean, preparation things with the preparation as a parent.
Oh, okay. Cool. Okay, anyone else want to give a suggestion to make sure that you will have something to discuss when we have breakout room?
Me.
Yeah,
It's my bad. Last week
please.
I couldn't join the class. I didn't join the group. I always say class. Yeah. So talking about parents, I and my wife, we've been together almost 5 years. And for you who's still single, don't worry whether you are good looking or not. I'm not that good looking. You know, I got my wife. So, and I got my one son. I've never thought that I finally can get son. And I agree with what Aziz says. We must prepare, especially like prepare for yourself based on what probably Miss Nuro, I saw that she has her own, she has the child also. I mean, based on my experience, having a family is not only just about sex. I must tell you that, because it's more than that, way much greater than that. So parenting, we also still learn. I and my wife still learning to be the good mom and good dad. And you know, sometimes like what Firdaus also say, even though you haven't got your own yet, you should prepare. Yeah, because like waking up at the middle of the night just because your son is puke or wake up, that's what Aziz should prepare since your wife's still pregnant. Yeah. So and sometimes you have conflict with your wife just because both of us working. So that's what you need also to have in your life. But also happiness in your households is forever. You know, rather than going anywhere around the world, I would stay with my family here until the heaven, you know. But if I can get both, why not? So that's what I would like to say, Brother Firdaus.
Thank you, Mr. Dennis. So anyone else want to add something to the discussion to spice things up before we move to breakout room? Anyone? Maybe,
Jofi want to speak? I believe so.
Maybe Brother Jofi, since he's a parent himself. Okay.
Just break up the room.
Okay, I guess we can just break out the room so we could have like more time to discuss. So Mr. Dennis, please help me.
Okay, sure, brother. Yeah, I will assign 7 breakout room. Miss Julie will be with Mr. Azman. Miss Lutfi will be with Miss Racha. Mr. Aziz will be with Miss Nurul. Mr. Jofi will be with Miss Rossi. Mr. Agus will be with Miss Fira. Mr. Isvan will be with Mr. Firdaus, and I probably with Miss or Mr. With Mr. Basma. Yeah. So, Brother Firdaus, you move to room 6. Yeah. I open all rooms.
Fabian used his wife account, same like me.
Mr. Firdaus, you can go to room 6, yeah?
Okay.
I go to room 7. You are together with Mr. Isvan.
6, okay. How to join the room?
Just click join. Click join.
On a breakup room?
Yeah. Can you click the join there?
Mr. Dennis, if maybe
Yeah.
my friend will join with me, you can invite him
Oh, okay,
to
okay,
my
okay.
group. The name is Afif.
But he's not here yet. He's not
Yeah,
joining
yeah,
the room yet. But anytime
No.
he's joining, I will put him in. Now, don't worry. Yeah. Okay, Racha with room 2. Emma with room 7. Okay. Barley, you'll be with room 2, yeah, Barley? We're waiting for some others, yeah, everyone.
Yes.
So we can change the room after this. Sorry, Lutfi, I move you. Last time I moved Emma. Emma was angry to me.
Because Mr. Rashid just want to start their speech. And then,
Actually, it's very difficult, you know, to be the administrator of breakout room,
Yeah.
because, for example, one person come, one person out, one person out, one person out.
I feel it. I
Thank you,
feel.
Mr. Dennis, for arranging split room for us.
No, no worries, brother. We are waiting for some others.
Smartphone. Oh man. We need more time actually. I
Yeah.
need more time.
We have a
Yeah, we need more time, by the way.
Oh.
Mr. Bali is talking at the time.
15 minutes as usual. Our agreement. If we speak too much,
our
then
agreement. We need to respect
time.
our agreement.
Yeah. I respect.
Yeah,
I think we need topic parenting part 2 maybe in the next.
I'm gonna recreate the room, yeah, guys.
Thank you, Mr. Dennis.
Please tell me if you are in the same room. Febrian, Jovi, Rossi, Agus, Aziz, Afif,
Me.
Emma, and hold on,
Banyak ya.
and Julie.
Okay. I think with Julie.
I think it's too much. It's too much, by the way.
Because there are three. No, there are three. There will be three, and there will be two. So that's why I move you, because some of you wants to be with two people, and some of you wants to be with three people.
Okay.
Difficult, you know, to arrange this.
Chill.
Yeah, chill, but it's hard. So let me repeat again, yeah. Room 1, Febrian, Jovi, Rossi. Room 2, Agus Rahman, Aziz. Room 3, Afif, Emma, Julie. Room 4, Elvira, Lutfi. Room 6, Isfan, Azman, Rachman. Racha, I mean. And room 7, Barli, Nurul. Does anybody in the same room before?
I have same room with Rosie before.
Already with Mr.
Okay.
Jovi before.
Sure. Let me move Jovi into Mr. Aziz's room. Yeah. So it's in room 2. Yeah. So Febrian will be with Miss Rosie. Yeah. Okay. Open all rooms now. 15 minutes until 17. Yeah.
Can you please re-invite me?
I already
Oh.
invite you. Firdaus, you want to go to, who's your partner before, Brother Firdaus?
It's fun.
Oh, it's fun. Okay. I'll put you in room 7 with Barley and Nurul, yeah?
Oh, sure.
And I go to room 4, let's say. No, let's go. I don't need to join anywhere. Hello, Brother Alice.
I got Dennis.
Waiting for some others ya.
Hello everyone. Agus lagi.
Hello.
Hello Mr. Dennis.
Hello.
Mr. Dennis, what
Yeah.
kind of value that you get from your parents? We talk
What
about
kind of what?
Value.
Value from my family.
Family. Yeah.
I think it's about honesty. That's what I learned from my family. So actually from my sister, I think. How about you, Jofi?
Being independent maybe, because I told you that my parents has passed away, so I think independent a lot of things to do in my rest of my life after my parents has passed away.
Good luck, always, Brother Jofi. Brother Firdaus, before I actually give it back to you, because you're the moderator, I just want to tell to everyone, sometimes I cannot be always in this speaking practice group like last week or last 2 weeks. And we always choose the moderator every meeting. What I actually want to say is, let's say I also don't know whether I will finish until 9 or not. If I can give things to do after this speaking practice group finish, I hope that you not only just choose, oh, you will be moderator, yeah, next week. Don't be like that. So, I will be the moderator, yeah, next week. But first, probably this is also my fault. Last week, I actually asked Julie to come earlier so I can tell her about the breaking out room, but I didn't ask her to record. So probably for next meeting, the new moderator should also can operate everything, and also the job of the moderator is to choose the topic. So not only just, oh, last 2 weeks we talk about A and this week we talk about B. So you need to prepare what you need to do and everything, because this group, I don't want to be just only finished for 1 or 2 weeks. I want this group is to be taking longer, but still fun. Yeah.
Okay.
I will give it back to Brother Firdaus, but can we also have some video first, please? I might leave because after this. So we can take a picture together, Brother Jofi, Brother Afif, Miss Emma, Miss Julie, Miss Nurul, if you may show for a while. And Brother Jofi can lead after this. Brother Jofi, Brother Firdaus, I mean. Brother Firdaus can lead the conversation. Miss Emma and Miss Julie, can you? If you can, okay, Miss Julie. Okay. Miss Emma?
My connection is instable.
Okay, let me take a picture now, yeah? 3, 2, 1. Okay, go ahead, Brother Firdaus. You can lead, and don't forget to choose the moderator, yeah?
Okay. Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank you, Mr. Dennis.
Thank you, Mr. Dennis.
Okay. Welcome back, everyone. So our last session is, I'm going to ask you the experience you have during discussion session, during breakup room. So right now I will not choose for now. I will ask you if either any of you have any, if you either want to be volunteer to tell them to tell their experience first. So any of you want to tell their experience first, or I have to choose? Either way, all of you will have to talk.
Maybe Mr. Azman first, because Mr. Azman will be a parent.
Okay, Mr. Azman, are you going to share your experience?
Yeah, okay. Well, thank you guys for the opportunity. Thank you, Mr. Dennis, for this kind of class, so we can practice and increase our conversations in English in many ways to learn of this language. So basically, my experience is I'm learning a lot from the discussions in 2 times before in the previous discussions, and I learned a lot how to become a good parents in the future. I think all of you guys are have the same goals with me, and the message that I want going to share is about uh, keep it up in the good way. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Asman. Would you please choose someone next to share their experience? Maybe Brother Racha, because he told you your experience first. No, it's up to you. It's up to you. Please choose anyone.
I'm going to choose.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Don't
Mr.
me, don't
Ahmad.
me.
Okay.
No.
Maybe the women. Miss Lutfi. Fitria.
Okay. Actually, I just discussed about parenting in the first breakout rooms. We talk about the difference about we talk about the become parents and also how to be a good parenting. And from our discussions, I forgot one of us said that keep going to be a good parent and Allah will give it to us in the right thing in the right time. Oh yeah, and we can see the children as the blessing from God to us. So yeah, we can in our in Islamic ways the Holy Quran has the guidelines from our from about the parentings, and it has complete packages of guidelines to be a parenting. Yeah. Yes, it, Mr. Firdaus.
Thank you, Mrs. Lutfi. Please choose someone next.
Okay. Mr. Racha.
Okay. Yeah. So maybe in terms of parenting, yeah, based on what I said before, with Mr. Azman and also Mr. Iswan, parenting consists of 3 points. First of all, it's about the physical ability. So we have to teach our children well physically, and secondly about the intelligent ability. And we know that I think this well known in this era, for instance, like getting affordable education, and then we can teach them with several languages such as English, Arabic, and etc. And lastly, it's about how we can teach our children. And I think this is the pivotal thing. The important one is spiritual skills. I think um, in this era, the world is changing quickly. So we have to ensure that our children know about our religion well, rather than just following the trend, and they will, I think, they will down into the they will drown into the bad habits or states. I think that's all. Thank you. So maybe for the next person is Mr. Afif. Where is Mr. Afif? Yeah, it's your turn, Mr. Afif. about parenting. Turn on the mic first. Okay.
Okay. Can you hear me clearly, guys?
Yeah.
Okay. I think parenting skill, right? Parenting skill. Yeah, I think it's essential part for bringing up children. Especially when I look at my parents, my mother, they love me unconditionally with a condition. When I get a suffer, for the certain situation, like hopeless, they always motivate me. It's like the best person for me, the best people for me, and it's like they like sparking their spirit to me. Especially right now, I'm struggling to get scholarship. I think the journey is not easy for me. Sometimes I always show my condition when I get ups and down with my parents, with my mother especially. It's like the small gesture. It's like means a lot for me. Yeah, I think the parents is the best people for us, especially to keeping our good track for our journey. I think I wanna tell about any something else, but Mr. Racha have told it. I think that's all, guys. Okay. Okay. I have to choose one, right?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Febrian.
All right.
It's your turn right now.
Yeah, thank you. First of all, so from the two rooms, so I want the person who have already married. So when I talk to Mrs. Emma, and actually first I talk with Mrs. Emma about parenting before Mr. Dennis come. So I just talk that I have one wife and one sons. And then I said that my son is studying in playgroup. Name is Orange Jeep in Korea. So after that, we are interested to talk about Korean cultural actually. Yeah, but actually about parenting, I said that it's very difficult to be a father because as my role also student in Korea, so it's very difficult to manage time between my family time and also my study time. But it's not meaning that my family is disturb my study time, not like that, but how to manage is our responsibility, right? So, yeah, being a parents actually not because about manage them also, but it's about how to understand your wife feeling and your son feeling. It's very important. Sometimes we need to manage our feeling, how to make it more or have same feeling, right? Same feeling between our feeling, I mean my feeling, and my wife feeling, and my feeling to my son feeling. It's what the important thing for me, I think, for now about parenting. So that's about in the first talking, I think, if I remember like that. And second thing is almost same. I'm talk to Mrs. To Miss Ross, yeah. So actually I want the only person who has already married in that room. So I give many talk to her about parenting also. So I said also that being a father or being a parent is very difficult role, but you should be a parent anyway, because you should marry and you should have one or many children, right? Like that. So she asked about what is the important role, yeah, to be a parent. I said that how to manage your son or your daughter have a good feeling. I mean, have a good
good to be children in this family. So not make your son or your doctor being afraid or being worried about what he want to do. So sometimes if my wife angry to my children, I should be a different person. I mean different rule to my wife. Like usually I'm very angry also to my son, but when my wife angry, I not to be an angry man like that. So it's very important. Sometimes we need to be opposite role. When my wife angry, we should not angry. When I'm angry, my wife should not angry like that. Sometimes we need to adjust what we got when we have a different situation. Yeah, maybe all of them about that. If you have any question, you can ask question. If not, I will choose one people, maybe Mr. Jovi. You can talk your experience in this conversation.
Hello everyone. So I talked to Miss Rosie and Miss Afiful, Mr. Afiful, but in just several minutes. And the second room, I talked to Agus and Aziz. So we talk about something interesting that if you have a bad parenting, it will lead you to the mental health issue too. We talk about mental health issue in another meeting, right? And when you have a good value in your parenting, you will get the bad things too from your parents. So it's whole package. So you get the good parts and bad parts. So it's up to you to deliver what something good to your son, and just leave the bad things to not do deliver to your son. I think that's all from me. I want to everyone in here speak more, so I think I will choose someone else. Maybe Miss Elvira.
Yeah, thank you, Brother Jovi. I wanna share my experience about the discussion before. In the first meeting, in the first meeting room, I discussed with Mr. Agus Rahman, and we talk about I share some information about from the book I read from Islamic Education for Children. The book say about 7 main responsibility of parent. How the important education we should give to our children. First is about faith education, moral education, physical education, intellectual education, psychological education, social education, and the sex education. And we talk more about sex education because this is really education if we in the village. Mr. Agus Rahman say in the village is not common to learn about sex education, and we learn how to learn sex education for the children. It's for the in the small age. Yeah, what should the method we choose if we want to give information for the children. I discuss about that, and I give some advice because Mr. Agus Rahman for now still single, and want to marriage. And my Ustad, his name is Ustad Ahmad. He say the preparation for education children there is a star for when we choose a life partner, a husband and wife. So it's too late if we learn about education for children. If the children is born, yeah, we must learn about parenting, about education for the children is must be earlier, about faith, about knowledge, and about mental. That's and then after that in the second room with Mr. Lutfia, we talk another topic about the yes about the what the future yeah what the uh, major or what the yeah about instrument physics and other biomedical, and yeah we talk about that. Yeah, thank you. And then for next speaker, I choose Mr. Agus Rahman. Yeah, you can turn on your mic and thank you.
Maybe I want to share about what I have discussed with Miss Vira, and for the second with Mr. Delphi and Mr. Akpanul. Yeah, for like Mrs. Elvira said before, I talk a lot about parenting from that kind of books, and also I learned more about the parenting perception from the practitioner. I mean, all of my partner speaking is the practitioner, so yeah, I got a lot of information from them. And for the second meeting, for the second discussion, we talk more about the value we got from our family. I mean, rather than the parenting aspect, we got any value that we bring until now from our family, like Mr. Yogi talk about independent and another. Thank you. And next, maybe I will choose Mr. Isfan. Is it right? Yeah, Mr. Isfan.
Okay. Well, I will tell my experience to you all from the previous session. So for the first meeting session, I met with Mr. Firdaus, our moderator, and it turns out that he is a real husband in his family. And the second session, I have a conversation with Mr. Asman, who will have a newborn baby in the meantime, and also Mr. Rahman Setiawan. And I highlighted three main essential points for parenting. The first thing is about readiness of financial stability to ensure our wife or husband welfare, and also the children in the next future. And also the second point is about an emotional stability, that we have to give personal affection to our future husband or wife, and also our children in the future. And for the third and the last point is about spiritual aspect that makes our family have a long time survival skill. That's all. I think. Thank you for your attention. And for the next person, I will choose Mr. Arfanul Aziz.
Okay, thank you, Brother Iswan. Okay, hello guys. So I think a lot of you has already covered a lot of points, right? I just want to highlight maybe three. So what I got from the great partner from two separate room, mostly about the preparation, right? So including mental preparation itself, because children or kids can be a source of trial. And then second one is doing with the parental psychology. I mean, uh, we have to balance from the become parents and give the attention to the kids, to the children, since we have to um, yeah we have to give our children attentions. So we don't want our children craving for attention from another people, right? I mean, another people outside of our family, or outside of maybe from the bad people. We want our children to just give attention or get the good advice from the right person. And the last one is some important things to teach to our children. It's like about the how do they interact with another people, another Muslim, and even they themselves, right? And eventually, at the end of the day, our generations, it's all about the parenting. And when we pass the generation, the generation, and we create the good people, good children that will be contribute to our better world. Thank you. Okay, the next I'm gonna choose Brother Barley, right? Monggo.
Yeah, right. Thank you, Aziz. So, our topic tonight is very, very interesting for me because it's been my concern lately. Because, I'm a newlywed. Yeah, my marriage is only about 3 months ago. So having a children is a really, really concern for me and for my spouse. So I have a wonderful night here talking with you all. First session is with Racha. Well, he's still not married yet, but have many values about how to be a good parent. And he shares about his cultural view on being a parent, and I respect that. And it's a good example of how parents should be. And next to the second sessions, I have a discussion with two, you know, like some kind of professional, more experienced parents, Mr. Firdaus and Mrs. Nurul. They both have two children, so they have their own way and they uh, share of experience with the children, and we talk a lot. And maybe in my second sessions we talk more about children and gadget. How should the parents see the gadget, and how we treat our children, and how to regulate. I don't think that's a exact word, but yeah, how to explain, and how is our attitude toward our kids regarding the gadgets. That's a lot of insight coming from both of them. So I'm really, really grateful to be here tonight to have this kind of talk with all of you. And all of your review and experience in your own room is very, very insightful to me. Well, yeah, I think that's it from me. Anyone who has haven't been speak yet. Maybe Mrs. Nurul. I think it's your turn now.
Me?
There you are. Yeah. Please
Okay,
continue.
thank you, Mr. Barry. I'm very touched this meeting because I suddenly remember my mother. Do you feel the same? Okay. Yeah, my mom's raised me in a good way and bad way. He raised me well. So I stopped blaming in her bad way because it can be growing our inner child in ourselves. So that's the conclusion of two room that I joined. So good as parenting knowledge, don't remember to practice it because in outside very spread of parenting knowledge from dari apa ya, dari mana-mana gitu ilmunya. Sorry. Okay. The first room we talk about the Miss Lutfi have already talk about the conclude. So the second room we talk about the how gadgets impact to our children. So that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Oh,
Is it?
I have choose, yeah.
Yeah, you please choose.
Rosdiana Fitri, maybe.
Yeah, maybe she's the last one.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, thank you. Well, yeah, previously I had two great fathers in my room. The first one was Mr. Jofi. Actually, Mr. Afiful also joined with us, but he joined at the last time, so I didn't really got what actually we discussed. And the second was Mr. Fabrian. With Mr. Jofi, it's kind of interesting and the conversation about parenting because we share our parenting method that has affected us to be the way we are today. From those maybe the negative things that we receive, we learn how to fix it and how to create a better parenting method that we will apply to our children. Actually, I learned a lot from him, and we also talk about value that we want to share with our children and what we expect them will be with the value that we have taught to them. And the second conversation with Mr. Fabrian was about Mr. Fabrian gave me a lot of parenting advices. He shared that when we do a parenting with our couple, let's say our wife or our child or our husband, it's not we don't need to be always in the same way. Sometimes we also need to be different each other. The point is to completing each other. So that's what I think. That's what I think. One of the interesting point that I got from him. Yeah, and basically, parenting is also about balancing the, as I mentioned before, the completing. After the completing process, we create a balance between our couple. I think that's all. Thank you.
Okay, I think that'll be our last member to share, right? Is there anyone that haven't told their experience? No one, right? Okay. It's safe to say that we are all shared our experience here. Okay, I guess that might be the end of our meeting tonight. We have to choose one of you as a moderator for our next meeting. As Mr. Dennis said before, the moderator job is to choose topic of discussion and yeah, and lead the discussion basically. So any of you want to be our next moderator or next week?
Let's go, guys. It's your turn to perform well.
I think we have Emma. Oh, okay. Emma is not here. Racha and Lutfi and then me. So besides that, I don't think any of you have been a moderator before. So any of you want to?
Mr. Rosdiana, do you want to be a moderator for next week?
Miss, not Mister.
Mr. Rosdiana, maybe you can
Miss,
be.
Miss, Kak, Miss.
Miss.
Baik,
Miss
dulu.
Rosdiana, sorry.
Astagfirullah.
Still a female, as I remember.
Yeah. Sorry. I cannot focus. Okay. Do you wanna miss?
Are you available for next week?
Yeah.
Your opportunity.
Actually, I have not any plan yet, but I also need a help to separate each other into the breakout rooms since I don't really
I think you can
literally.
discuss that with Mr. Dennis.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a big problem. I think before the.
I have YouTube video for it. That's okay.
And maybe you can add a co-host that can accompany you to break out the room.
Yeah. You can co-host.
Okay, so I can choose a co-host, right?
Yeah. Right. Okay, so you accept our proposal?
Racha's proposal, actually.
Racha's proposal.
So what about you choose the topic for the next meeting tonight?
Up to you.
It's up to you. You can just whatever topics you want. Or you can just do the polling, right? Like Racha and I don't know, Julie did before. They did polling in the group, and people choose from. Well, you choose some topics, then people will choose from those topics. Or you can just choose it by yourself, like without polling. It's up to you.
Well, I think I will just use the polling that we have filled previously.
Yeah,
anyway.
what I did before. So yeah, you can do that. You can do that.
Yeah, because I think the third largest point went to not entertainment, Indonesian tourism, if I'm not mistaken.
Tourism?
About tourism.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as I remember.
It's similar percentage with parenting.
Oh yeah. I think the topic is about the second big big proportion, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Indonesia tourism.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. That's fine.
Indonesia tourism. How about that? Maybe anyone has other opinion, other suggestion, or you're just agree with Indonesian tourism for our next meeting topics?
you can choose Rosie, or you just think
you're the
later.
moderator. You can just anything. you decide.
Okay, I did. Okay, then I will just choose Indonesian tourism for our next meeting topic. Okay.
Okay. So I guess that's all for tonight. See you in the next week.
Can I propose something to our meeting from next
Sure.
season and so on? I think it is it is a speaking conversation. I mean speaking practice, right? And how about we share our vocabulary? What is new vocabulary you learn in our session tonight? Or maybe you could share one vocabulary vocab each session, like in the
I see. Yeah.
the last session when we
Yeah.
had our experience. Maybe it is kind of interesting if we could learn one more vocab each each meeting from each person that participating in this.
Maybe I think I have an idea. Maybe we can change the this kind of discussion from telling again about the lesson that we learned in the group to maybe we can share about the new vocabularies to make it short, and we can extend the discussion in the group. I think because in the group we can talk effectively, right? Rather than in big discussion like this. So how about that? I think it will change the habit, right?
I think that's not ours to decide. We have to ask to the rest of the person in the group, I think. But the idea is I want to learn something new, like something simple, like a new vocabulary that we can learn, and it's just one from each person. Like if I have to share right now, it is about parenting. I have a vocab about spouse, SPOUSE. It is meant, spouse. It is meant our partner, like our couple. If you are a husband, you said your spouse is your wife, and if you're a wife, your spouse is your husband, something like that. So it's like more easy to remember than to search. I think it is just a simple, tiny little bit things to add in the last session. I think that's it for my idea.
Okay, I agree. Okay, thank you. Let's go to Mr. Firdaus. Where is Mr. Firdaus?
That's it, those.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
maybe we can close.
I guess you can discuss it more in the group, like but the thing it's up to the moderator to decide, right? Because it's the moderator and she decides. She has the power. So yeah, I think you can give your suggestion in the group and discuss it with the other people, and the moderator will decide how we handle the discussion on the next meeting. So I think that's all for tonight, folks. Bye bye.
Thank you all.
Bye guys. See you next week. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.